Well, it's official. Hi, everybody. I am on the road. I have driven away from South Florida, and I am headed north on I-95. It's so exciting. It's such a cool thing. Like, there's a reason I live in a van, in a minivan. It's because when I decide I want to leave, like, I slept a full night last night. I got a great night's sleep. And then I got up this morning, went into Walmart, went to the bathroom, got some eggs for the trip, because I'm out of eggs, and ate breakfast and left. Like, there was no preparation. I have a full tank of gas. I just got up, and as if I was driving to the library or wherever I would go on a Sunday, I just got in my car and got on the highway and drove away. And that's what's so cool about this, is like, there is that freedom that when it's time to leave, you can just leave. There is no waiting around or, I don't know, preparation for a trip, because everything I own is right here with me. And before long, that's going to be a truly true statement, because I will have been to my storage unit and cleaned out my storage unit, and then everything I have that I want to keep is going to be right here in my van, and I think it'll all fit. There's not much I need to bring, just a few things, so I'm really excited about that, getting truly everything in this one space, and it's just exciting being back on the road and knowing I'm escaping this heat. And as irony would have it, a gigantic cold front is coming through, and from today through the next week here in South Florida, it's going to be highs in the 70s and very cool. So I give a gift to South Florida. I'm leaving, and here's your cool weather. Alright, so I just want to do a quick check-in with you. I've been driving for a few hours now, and the car is doing great, running smooth, and it makes me feel really good. I'm just so happy to have such a good running vehicle, and I have the option to drive 2,000 miles in it. I'm keeping it under 2,000 RPMs, like right under, like 65 is just under 2,000 RPMs, and that'll keep the engine without going spinning too fast, and it'll keep it from overheating. And it's just a good speed for gas mileage too. So that's all good, and the weather's amazing. The cold front's coming down, and so I just have my vents are on, so it's not too loud in here, and the air is just so nice and cool coming in. So that is awesome. I think I'm leaving the hot nights of sleeping for good now. When I get to Georgia, it's supposed to be in the 60s for sleeping, so I'm really glad about that in the cool weather. And last night was okay for sleeping. Interestingly, last night, or yesterday, I was meeting Will for a final dinner. We went to a Japanese sushi place, or not sushi, ramen noodle. I don't know if you've ever heard about it, like they have like ramen, like homemade, like freshly made ramen, and it's in the soup, and it's like in Japan they eat them all the time. It's like not a delicacy, but it's like, anyway, this is the most amazing, oh my gosh, the most amazing food ever. And so anyway, we met up in the evening, and so I spent all day out in a park in the shade. And I had my folding chair out, and I went for a walk, and oh my gosh, it was so hot. So I sat in the shade for like, 4 hours and listened to my book, and just kind of hung out and had a good time. But when we finally got in the restaurant, I mean, I'd been outside for 6 hours, even if it was in the shade, and I walked in that restaurant, and it was like a wave of ice hitting my body. It felt so good, because it got up to 90 degrees yesterday, and so it was freaking hot yesterday. So it was so nice to sit in the AC and drink ice water. Oh my gosh. So I'm really glad. Being just the first part of April, so glad to be leaving that heat. And I just thank you everyone again for all your encouragement and your support and your kindness and words, and I really am looking forward to having all of you with my journey with me. You are, just for the most part, you are all, for most of you, they're just my family and friends. And it's just pretty amazing to have this new experience. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. And I'm going to stop at a Starbucks somewhere and try and get this thing edited and uploaded, and so I can get it in real time to you in the next day or two. So while I'm still on the road. So I want to kind of, if I'm on I don't want to be doing this, giving this to you 2 weeks later when I'm done. So I want to try and get this up, maybe tomorrow or the next day, get it up on YouTube. So you can kind of see maybe on the road when I'm on the road. So I'll give you a shot of the view of the front, and then I'm going to go. Bye, everybody.